G'day viewers. Well, today I'm having a go at doing some detecting on this strip of land here, just between the road and the railway line. I've often driven past here and thinking that this might be original soil here, so perhaps there could be something here that makes this area worthwhile detecting it. And I've got my Equinox 800 fitted with the big Coil Tech coil, and I've only been going 5 minutes and I've got a great signal, and I have a penny of some sort. Can't really see what that is. I'll have to take it home and clean it up properly, I think. Anyhow, that's a good start. Hopefully there's some more here. Might end up being a good spot. I just got a signal here that was 14 on Equinox. I thought it was only junk. I'm just having a look at it. I think it might be one of them printing blocks. I can't quite make out what was on it, but I reckon that's what it is. I'll have to take it home and find an ink pad and see what it says. Anyhow, I took one step further, got a sweet little signal, 23 on the Equinox, and I've got a little threepence here, just a little wheat sheaf one, 1944. Seems to be quite a common date. Oh well, it's 2 coins. I've been going for a while now with no success really, and I'm almost back near the tree where I found the penny before. Anyhow, I got a fairly good solid 16, so I reckon that this would be a 20-cent coin. And it's very bent up. Looks as though it's been hit by the mower. Well, I worked my way all the way down the hill here beside the railway track, and finding nothing of interest. I just got a reasonable signal here, and it's just a top of a container. It's got a little screw thread or something like that. Anyhow, okay, and that's where I just found that little cap or lid. Took one step, got a great signal, and it looks as though I've got a halfpenny down here. Kangaroo halfpenny. Okay, let's continue onwards. Okay, and here's a part of a lock. Okay, there's a few small trees here, and I got a fairly good signal near the base of one of them, and there's dug a hole and there's quite a few roots down there, and it took me a while to chase this target down, but I did eventually, and it's actually a little badge. This probably won't focus, but Elizabeth Reigns with a crown. So that's not a bad little find. And very nearby I got a great signal. And what is that down there in the hole? I thought it was a coin, but no, it's only a piece of lead. Might be one of them old hem weights, I'd say. Well, I've made another return visit to this area beside the railway line. It's a wet, cold, miserable day. It's been raining all day. It's just starting to fine up a bit now, and it's pretty cold all day. And I'm out again with the Nox with the big coil, and I've got a good signal here, and I reckon I've got myself another penny. Another Kangaroo Penny, 1948, and it's in pretty nice condition too. I've been going here for a while, and this is the first good signal. Anyhow, hopefully there might be a few more coming along here. Okay, and moving on after a while, eventually I got another good target here, and it's just a modern $1 coin. I'm just working my way along here, up and down. Haven't found much of interest for a while. I've got a great big signal here, and I pulled out this big round thing. First of all I thought it was a lid, but it seems to have something on it. So it feels fairly light, like aluminium, but I'll just have to clean that one up and see what it is. Yeah, that's fairly interesting. Okay, it's getting towards evening now, getting fairly dark. I'm just sort of on my way to the ute to go home, and I've got a very high signal. It's in the high 30s, and I've got another one of these things. I don't know what it is. I'll have to wash them up when I get home and see what it's all about. It's funny, I've got two of them today. Anyhow, it's about time to go home, I think. Well, I've returned yet again for another hunt along this area between the road and the railway line. It's probably about my third return visit here. It's an absolutely beautiful winter's day after a very frosty start. It's probably one of the nicest days you could ever get through the winter. Anyhow, I'm here with my Equinox with the big coil again, and I've just got a good signal down here, and there's a coin, but it's only a 2-cent coin. Okay, what have we got down here? Looks like part of an old padlock. Oh well, I haven't had much luck with the coins so far, except that 2 cents right at the start. And here's a buckle. Well, it's taken a long time, but down in this hole is another coin, and I reckon it's another 2-cent coin. Certainly not my most productive hunt, this one. Anyhow, never know what's still to come. Oh yes, another coin, and it's just a modern $1 coin. Well, not doing too well today so far, just lots and lots of rubbish. I'm actually starting on my way back to the ute, and I've got a fantastic signal here, and down the bottom of this hole, I don't know if you can see, but I see some silver, and it looks like big silver. Haha, it's a florin, a flozzer, 1953. I knew if I persisted long enough I'd find something decent. Excellent. That's a lovely coin. Okay, here's the best of it from this spot, found over 3 short hunts. First up, here's the modern coins. 2 2-cent coins, 2 $1 coins, and a very bent up 20-cent coin. This round piece of lead with the hole in it, I reckon was probably a hem weight, sewn into the hem of dresses to keep them down when the wind started blowing. 3 pre-decimal copper coins, a 1911 penny, 1948 penny, and 1950 halfpenny. That 1911 penny, that was the very first coin I found soon after I arrived at that site the first time, and it's in very nice condition too. And 2 pre-decimal silvers, the lovely 1953 florin and a 1944 threepence, which has the letter S mint mark, which means it was minted in San Francisco. This was during the time of the Second World War. Now onto those huge aluminium medallions. of which I found 2. Just looking at the front, there seems to be some people swimming in a swimming pool. There's a diving board behind and some stands full of people. So I reckon that these might have been given out as prizes for the school swimming sports. And on the other side there's a big blank square surrounded by a floral design with Stokes, Melbourne, Australia underneath. And I reckon the swimmer's name might have been stuck somehow in the centre there, which has long since become unstuck, fallen off and disappeared. And just how these medallions became to be buried in the roadside where I was detecting, well, that's anybody's guess. One of the nicest finds from this spot is this little pin celebrating the coronation of Elizabeth II. And on the back of it you can see that it was manufactured by K.G. Luke of Melbourne. And how is this pin related to the florin I found here? Well, they both dated 1953, of course. And to be exact, Queen Elizabeth's coronation took place on the 2nd of June. You might remember back to the first hunt where I found this printing block. So, what does it say? I found an ink pad, so let's solve the mystery. Got right of. Obviously just a portion of a sentence. Oh well. This was one of those places where I thought, oh yeah, I might give it a go, probably won't find much. And as it turned out, I didn't find a lot of good finds, but I did find a few coins and a few other interesting bits, so it was certainly worthwhile detecting there. Okay, that's about all for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all again on the next hunt.